Our indigenous language is a science of its own. It contains the language, the words for the trees, the words for the grass, the words for seasons, the words for stones. And if you look very carefully at those words, you find that there's a whole technology that is involved in terms of what this tree works. For example, there's a tree down south we call mususu. Mususu is a bitter herb tree sort of thing. And the stomach of a human being in the south, we call it susu. So there you have it. You have a tree that is standing here which the elders called mususu. And your gut is also called susu. Is it not interesting that actually mususu is the medicine for the susu? And it is as good as connected just like that. And so when you lose that language and you call it andivikitas, what, you give it some Italian name that they name it there, you already make the local people lose touch with the value of this. But education for me would be speaking to creating institutions of learning that introduce the young people to their own resources. You don't go to school to study so that you can write a CV. You go to school to study so that you can solve the problems in the community. Here is the model. Before you go to school, identify the problem in the community. Then go to school, study the problem. Look for possible solution. Have a proposal and a business plan of how to solve this problem. When you graduate, go back into the community and solve that problem. And while you are solving problems, you've created a business and you can charge a premium for your solving the problems. Here to Zimbabwe, for example, 1/3 of our nurses and doctors have run out of the country. But how many parents paid for these children to go and study? How much money has the government spent on these people? And where are they right now? And who is enjoying the benefits from these people? It is the same colonial system. And then you say Africa is poor, when 1/4 of all the doctors in America are Nigerians and Ghanaians. The question is, if America is benefiting from their skills, what is the condition of their health systems in their own countries? Education becomes the weakest link when it teaches you how to run away from your own people.
Voice of Africa by Africans.